As they prepare for tonight's debate, if you're thinking, who cares because nothing ever happens in the battle for vice president, think 1988. And one of the most memorable lines in U.S. political history from one Veep candidate to another.
I knew Jack Kennedy. Jack Kennedy was a friend of mine. Senator, you're no Jack Kennedy.
That said, few expect anything like that tonight. Hillary Clinton's pick for second in command, Tim Kaine, and Donald Trump's choice for his number two, Mike Pence. Never heard of him? You're not alone. This may be one of the most watched presidential races ever, but for these two, at least in, let's say, London, not so much.
Don't know who that is, recognize him but can't place him.
For sure, I know Trump is everywhere, but those guys, I don't know. Who are they?
Still, there are things to watch for tonight. This new Clinton ad highlights how Kaine may take on Pence. Both Pence and Kaine will be pressed to defend their respective presidential nominees, but really it's a simple shot at that question. Who are these guys?
I really want to hear more about what their views are. I feel like we've heard everything about Donald Trump, everything about Hillary Clinton. It's kind of getting old, and I think we really want to hear what Mike Pence and Tim Kaine have to say about issues.
This debate. Then all eyes go back to the main event. 5 weeks till Election Day, 5 more weeks of Clinton and Trump and attacks and insults and shouting, and then finally voting. Dwight.
So, Paul, are we looking for a defensive battle tonight as the two candidates try to defend their would-be bosses in Trump and Clinton?
You know, I think that's going to be a good chunk of it. You know, forget people who don't know who these guys are. You know, lots simply just don't care. Let's be honest about this. This contest is all about the two at the top of the ticket, Clinton and Trump, the known entities here. Yes, Kaine and Pence have to show their stuff tonight, that they're fully up to the task, if need be. But really, it's a proxy debate between Clinton and Trump. Let's take Mike Pence, for example. His job tonight, explain Donald Trump, defend the things he's said, make him seem reasonable, help Americans understand why Trump would be the best president. Easy, huh? Kaine has it a little less complicated. For sure, he's got to have a response to the email question if it comes up, and he's shown that generally he's adept at fielding questions about Clinton, so he'll more likely focus on the Trump attack. Think Trump's tax returns and lack thereof. It's by far the biggest point of attack on Trump these days, especially with those reports this week on tax avoidance. So when Mike Pence isn't forced tonight to explain his comments on the way to beauty queens or how Trump's falling in the polls or how his charitable foundation is in trouble or anything else Trump has said or done lately or at any time in the campaign, then he'll still have to respond to all the tax avoidance stuff. I predict you'll hear the phrase, "What is he hiding?" at least once. It might be an interesting thing to watch after all.
All right, we'll look for the highlights or the lowlights tomorrow. Thanks, Paul.